My husband's friend made me uncomfortable at our wedding. Before we continue with the video, don't forget to click that subscribe button. Last weekend, my husband, 27M, and I, 30F, got married. It was a great wedding, and I had a great time leading up to it. There's been only one thing that's left a sour taste in my mouth. Growing up, I always wanted a big princess wedding. I know some people see those as tacky and immature, but it was always my dream. As part of this, the theme for our wedding was ballroom, and I told everyone to wear the nicest things they owned and told the women in particular to try to outshine me. I even went as far as telling the married women to wear their wedding dresses. I didn't care about being outdressed. Instead, all I wanted was to fulfill the aesthetic in my head that I had for the wedding, which included everyone else looking nothing less than extravagant. And no, before people ask, I don't regret my decision. It was really special to see my mom, aunts, and bridesmaids all in their own dresses on my big day. It kind of felt like they were passing the torch on to me, and I really enjoyed the experience. Now on to my husband's friend. My husband has this friend I'll call Kate, 27F. Kate is my husband's childhood friend and first love. My husband comes from a small town, and the majority of his friends he's known since adolescence. In their senior year of high school, Kate and my husband got engaged, which is kinda normal where they're from, but called off the wedding and never went through with it. It was mutual. They felt they were growing up too fast and wanted to slow down. The calling off the wedding was the end of the relationship, but they stayed friends. I knew this information prior to getting with my husband and never had a problem or felt jealous because I'm friends with a few exes myself. In fact, 2 of them were invited to our wedding. One was my bridesmaid, I'm bisexual, and the other was invited as a guest along with his current girlfriend. I've never had a problem with Kate being my husband's ex, but I've had a problem with Kate as a person as she's kind of bitchy and gossips like she's still in high school. A few examples of this are just a month into our relationship, she confessed to my husband she still had some lingering feelings, to which he responded they had already tried that and it didn't work. If she brought it up again, he would cut her off out of respect for me. I wasn't that mad at the time, because I understood they had a long history and my relationship with him was just starting out, and she owed it to herself to see if there was anything still there before it was too late. However, after she was turned down, her attitude towards me changed to fake nice and started calling me things like cougar, or asking me how I expected to make a relationship work as I want to be an anesthesiologist, which would require long hours. Or telling my husband's whole friend group how she doesn't like my loud personality, and when I confronted her about all of those things she would say, oh, it was just a joke, or you're so loud I felt like you would just go off. There's more shit, but if I typed it all, I would never get to the point. Kate has her own husband I'll call Gerald. Kate and Gerald both make average in terms of finances as they are both teachers. Kate kindergarten and Gerald seniors. They got married last year. On a teacher's salary, Kate wasn't able to afford the most luxurious wedding dress out there, but I always had the impression she was happy with it. Kate does have another wedding dress from when she was going to marry my husband that her dad paid for, who has unfortunately passed now, which in terms of fanciness is a bit nicer, but obviously she didn't wear that dress to her own wedding.